Hey everybody, welcome to Caffeinated Knitting. My name is Daniela, known as Caffeinated Gert on the interwebs.
And I'm Allie, known as Crafty Allie.
That Allie, she's crafty.
I know. That Daniela, she's caffeinated.
Not caffeinated enough, I think. Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Yes, it's Mother's Day today.
All of you lovely ladies that are moms to little humans or little fur babies, happy Mother's Day.
Hopefully you guys are having a nice, relaxing day.
Mine has been so far.
Good.
I have big plans.
I know these plans.
She knows the plans. I'm knitting this podcast. I'm recording the podcast here.
We knit our podcast.
Yes, we do. And then I'm going to see the Avengers, so I'll have my eye candy for the day. And I'm casting on some stuff. Husband's cooking, so I don't have to do anything today except just chill.
Good.
It's rather nice.
Max is going to cook dinner for his mom, and my mom and I talked, and May's just a busy month. So we're doing our Mother's Day on May 30th, which is kind of weird. But I'm meeting her for lunch tomorrow, so I'm going to buy her lunch tomorrow, and so she still gets something, at least kind of on Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, sweet, now I can knit or something. Don't know what yet, but...
And you just told her.
Oh, that's okay. She probably expected it.
Yeah, I actually did Mother's Day with my mom 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Because I drove up, and so I gave her gift and stuff 2 weeks ago. So she got hers early. Because I knew I wouldn't see her today. Anyway, I think did I just see Sam walk through? I hope so.
I heard someone walk by.
Okay, I hope so because he needs to get up and going so I can go see the Avengers. I mean, he's going to, but you know.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
I'll fix it.
Okay.
I'm fish lips kissing my heel. I've decided to verb it.
I like that.
And it cracks me up, and I dropped a stitch. But I fixed it immediately, so we're
Yay.
good.
I'm working on a toe.
I'm knitting socks, guys.
Woohoo!
I had a conference this week, and I was like, I need to bring a sock with me, because that's just the best thing to have at something like that. Mm-hmm. And so, well, I'll talk about it in a minute. I finished the first one, because it was almost done, and started the second one on Monday, and I'm almost done with the heel, so that's not too bad for someone who hasn't had Sock Mojo since February.
That's pretty darn good.
We'll show off that stuff in a minute. We're just going to talk about it now.
Yeah, we're just teasing you a little bit.
And not show you.
You don't really want to see it anyway, right?
Nah.
Alright, so, what are we going to talk about finished stuff first?
Sure. I'll
get to your little spot, or are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll show this one off first. The Azzles have finally been released.
Woo!
I finished the 2-color one. I showed it off last time. The purple and gray. Watch out, Daniela. I love it. I was going to wear it to the conference, but then I was worried I'd get hot, and I probably would have gotten too hot. It was hot. It's hot. I'm already dying. I've been telling Daniela, I've been living off Sonic slushes all week. I just go and buy one on my way to visits, and just keep it in the car and drink it all day, because it stays cold all day.
That's the way to go.
And I get the Powerade slushes. So, I don't know why that's important to tell you, but that's what I get.
They're tasty. I like the blue coconut slushes.
I'm not a big coconut fan.
I love coconut.
But this is done. I knit this out of Cyborg's Craft Room. It was my first time knitting with Cyborg's Craft Room, and I love it. I want more. And I have my Etsy up so I can tell you the colorways because I didn't know them last time. The purple variegated, it's called Winter Must Be Cold, and it's on the Acrylic base Superwash Merino fingering weight. Very nice. And the other one is Hephaestus, maybe?
Hephaestus?
Hephaestus? I looked up how to pronounce it and forgot immediately. It's also on the Acrylic base. I love this base. It's super nice.
I have some on that base. I haven't knitted with it yet. And
I had quite a bit left over because it's like 460 something yards. And I don't remember my yardage now off the top of my head. I know the purple was like 300 something. Maybe it was 400, but I don't think so. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. With my leftovers. I know they'll go into that sock blanket that I'm supposedly knitting but haven't touched
Me too.
in a long time. So we'll go in there eventually.
I want to, but it's like, but I need to knit this, and I need to knit that, and then, that blanket's not getting any love.
Well, I think my sock mojo back, and I think my shawl mojo's gone.
Oh, well.
So, because everything I'm going to show today, I have one that's a shawl.
Well, at least all the mojo doesn't leave at the same time.
Exactly. I just go back and forth.
So, I do that too, though, to a degree. You get tired of knitting one thing, and then, you just kind of work on other stuff.
As soon as that ebook was released, though, I was like, done. Not going to think about it for a while. But they're all on Ravelry. There's Razzle. You can buy them all together for $10. You get the 3 patterns. Razzle's $3, and Frazzled and Dazzled are $5 each, if you want to buy them separately.
Cool beans. I have one finished object. I can't believe I only have one finished object. I texted Allie this morning when I was typing the show notes. Can you believe the show notes are done?
Mine have been done for like 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, I added something to it yesterday, but
I only have one finished object.
It's not like you.
No, I do have some finished spinning. And my son is teaching me how to play Minecraft, so the Minecrafting ate the knitting, I guess.
I believe it.
Yeah. And I did cast some new stuff on. So this is finished, technically, but I haven't woven my ends in because I think I'm going to add to it. Maybe.
Add some length.
Add some width to it.
Yeah, width.
Width. Yes, no more length. I think it's plenty. I think the length is perfect.
Yeah, the length's perfect.
So this is my April Showers cowl. This is a longer version. This one is knit out of Inara Sport from Swoonish. I cast this on because I wanted a nice long one. Because, this one's really long.
Mm-hmm.
And almost immediately I was like, what the heck were you thinking? There is no way you'll have enough yarn. I was like, I just wanted to knit with this yarn.
Yeah, I get that.
I was like, that's not going to work. So, Brianna's currently moving in the process, and so after she gets settled, she's gonna get me another skein. It's gorgeous. The pattern has been released. It's on Ravelry.
Woo!
Woo! So I have this one, and then I have another sample. I have the sample that Suzanne knit. I didn't knit this one, but it's gorgeous, and I want you guys to see it. She knit this one out of it's hand spun from Do If by Hand, and it's the Exhausted. I think it's Exhausted D. Is it the Exhausted D?
I think so.
Because I remember looking at fiber from them, and it was Exhausted D. Because I was thinking, I need that because D is exhausted. But anyway, it's her sample is gorgeous. So
it is very pretty.
It's out if you are interested.
Mom's knitting it right now, and she really likes it.
It's an easy 7-stitch repeat. You can easily make it, use any yarn with it. You can make it long, you can make it short. And there are different instructions in it as far as how to make modifications and suggestions about how many stitches to cast on for different sizes and weights of yarn and such.
Very fun. We like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have one other faux, and it's still a little damp weather. I finished my worsted weight version of my Make It Work hat, which, depending on what we end up doing today for Mother's Day, will hopefully be released today, if not tomorrow after work. But I love it. This is knit out of Dana's Yarn, Unwind Yarn Company, Bonnie Weething. Yes, and it was her journey sock. I held it double. And I love the effect I got out of it. But it's a little bit less slouchy than the other one, and my hair's up, but I don't care. So, just a little bit. It's still slouchy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but whenever I tried it on yesterday, it was like a beanie, and I was like, ugh, maybe this is too short, and so I wet it, and I blocked it. Then by block it, I mean I laid it out. I didn't even put it on a plate or anything. I just laid it out, because that's what I did with the other one, and it blocked perfectly that way. It was awesome, because it opens up the lace a lot without needing to aggressively block. I'm not into it. I just want to throw Here, you do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, unless I'm knitting actual lace, which very rarely happens for me, I don't really like vigorously block anything.
I just didn't want to with a hat. You know, I was like, I don't want to. I tried putting it on a plate, and none of our plates are the right size, which is a weird problem to have, I guess. Like, Max, we need new plates because my hats don't fit on them. Living with a knitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be out hopefully today, if not today, in the next couple of days, definitely.
I had big ambition to finish mine yesterday, but I got completely off track. We were going to see, so we had middle school orientation earlier this week, so my son is going to be in middle school next week. Lord help me, I can't believe it. And during the orientation, they did some, this is different kinds of things we do, and they did some excerpts from some scenes from a play that they're putting on right now. They're putting on Into the Woods by Sondheim. And Aiden had already seen it. He had gone with his class. Mm-hmm. But he wanted us to go, and I'm like, well, that would be fun. So we went at 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So my plan was see the play, go eat sushi, and then sit here and finish the hat.
Best plans.
But we got there at 2 o'clock, and they were having technical difficulties. Evidently, the programming for the lights and cues and all that stuff was messed up, and they had to redo it for the show last night. And last night was the last one. So we were like, we'll just come back at 7. So we went to eat early, but then I only had like a little bit of time, and by the time we got back last night, I was like, well.
Right.
So, anyway. Didn't get the hat done. I did work on it, though, so I guess I should show you that, huh? Because I guess we're at Whips.
Yep. That's all I got.
All right, I'll show you that. It's really cute. I'm knitting it out of the sport weight from Plucky.
I'm really liking seeing everybody's because I've had a few people testing it for me.
Plucky knitter.
And theirs have turned out super cute.
And I am just through the first repeat of the little eyelets. So, here, let me show you a side that doesn't have the... Here we go.
That's beautiful.
It is really pretty. I am liking it a lot.
I like that color.
I like it a lot.
That'll look good on you.
Thank you. It might be a Christmas gift.
All right.
But if I can let it go.
I was going to say, you're going to give away your Plucky? We'll see.
We'll see.
That's kind of, a lot of the stuff that I'm knitting right now is stuff that I like, but I'm kind of like, they might end up being gifts.
Yeah. I tend to do that throughout the year. I'm like, I want to knit this and I want to knit that. And then kind of towards Christmas, I'm like, okay, which pieces have I not worn?
Yes.
And if I haven't worn them, they become gifts.
Exactly.
So, because I mean, some things I just enjoy knitting them or playing with the yarn, but then I don't really wear them, and so.
And we have so much stuff, let's just be honest.
Yeah. I mean, you can only wear so many hats. But my project is in my Twist Fiber Studio bag.
It's a nice bag.
It's a very nice bag. And I want to show you my stitch marker.
So cute.
It's, I have, oh, turn around, Harry. I have my Harry Potter stitch marker from Stitch Marks a Spot. Isn't it cute?
I love her stitch markers.
I love them. So, maybe for the next podcast it'll be done.
We'll see.
We'll see.
And maybe...
No promises, because evidently I'm casting on everything.
And maybe I'll have yours finished. Because I think that's what I forgot. Because I knew I was forgetting something. Because I'm like, I have no freckled Whimsy bags.
Oh.
And that's what my hats were in my freckled Whimsy bags. And I think that's what I forgot. I did work on it, though.
That's good.
Well, I guess I can show you what I have worked on.
Yes.
Since I'm knitting these, and I already kind of talked about it, I'll show these. I'll show the hoe first. Let me get my end tucked away so it looks like I am put together. I'm about to sneeze.
Achoo!
Guess not. Okay. Just joking. So I got my first hoe. This is the 16 striped sesame colorway from Mustache Yarns. I love it. I did the vanilla bean recipe where you at every color change, you you knit one, slip one. And I love it. It's just enough to add something to the sock, but still it was mindless. Very fun. And I did my Fish Lips Kiss Hill. So I got this one done Monday, and I started this one. I got the toe done Monday, and I knit to, I think, the blue on the ride to the conference, and I didn't knit any the rest of that day. And then I knit, I think, to the purple the second day of the conference. And I've just been knitting ever since, but I didn't plan on making them match, but they kind of match. There's like a 2-row difference.
Awesome.
Because I realized, I was looking at it when I was doing the heel, and I was like, I think I'm going to finish on the second full repeat of the color, and it'd be high enough for me to be happy with it, and it was. So I was like, well, cool. So I hadn't planned on making them match, but they're going to match.
That's a nice surprise.
Yeah. And then I get 2 full repeats on each sock with that. That makes me happy. The matching, I'm just like, if they match, they match. I never plan to make mine match.
No, but sometimes it happens. My color wheel socks, they actually are matching, which I was really kind of shocked.
That's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that.
No, because I didn't try at all. Well, I'll show you in a minute. But first, I'm going to the movies today. Oh, sorry.
And yes. It's in my cutesy Girl with a Rabbit bag. I love this bag.
Girl with a Rabbit. Do you want to see her rabbit?
Speaking of Girl with a Rabbit, she sent us pictures of her rabbits. Well, she sent us other things too.
Is it the same rabbit in both pictures?
No, I don't think so.
Because the little...
Is it?
The little marking on the head.
It must
I thought it might be.
Because, see, to me, this one looks like it has so much more white.
Yeah, but the only reason I thought is because that the marking on the head.
It/they are adorable. Well, her name is A Rabbit.
Yeah.
So we're going to assume they're the same rabbit.
I think it's the same rabbit.
It has to be, right? Well, it's cute, and I want this one.
Okay, well, I'm keeping this one. So, while I'm thinking...
I like rabbits. I can't have one.
So cute.
Max won't let me.
I have the best story. So when Aiden was probably 2.5, we still lived in East Tennessee, and we had a membership to the zoo, to the Knoxville Zoo. Mm-hmm. And if you have a membership, they would do special events like in the evenings where you could this specific event was it was like a petting thing. You could come pet different animals. And they had this huge fluffy rabbit. So he's a little bitty guy. And he just kept looking at that rabbit. He wanted to go pet that rabbit so bad, but he was scared. So he kept getting closer and kept getting closer. And finally, he sat down beside the rabbit. They had it on one of those little stone benches, And so they had the zoo worker and then the rabbit, and kids could come pet the rabbit. So he sat there, and he was looking at it. I mean, it took him a while just to sit beside it. And finally, he took his hand, he was like, onto the rabbit, and he's like,
So he had it in his mouth. He's like, just get it over with? Okay.
Yeah.
And then he was like...
Just do it.
And then it was okay.
And then he was like, oh. And then he cried when we had to, let somebody else have a turn. He was like, he did not want to leave that rabbit. It was a big old fluffy thing. Anyway. It's my Aiden story for the day.
I keep dropping stitches.
Stop it.
I've been dropping everything this week. Visits and stuff, no kids or anything, but toys and paperwork and...
While we have the rabbits out, and we're talking about rabbits, Girl with the White Rabbit and Yarntasia are putting kits together for the Sliver, which is an Oblivious Knits pattern. When they get them ready, which I think they said would be mid-May, they're going to post it in our group so you guys are aware. If you're interested, you can check them out and have kits. So
their kits have been super cool. I haven't bought one yet. I've almost bought a couple.
So that'll be lots of fun. They wanted to let you guys know since we're doing the Oblivious Knit Along through the end of June. And they sent a couple of prizes for the knit along. So we have a cute little triangle bag with rabbits on it.
I love these bags.
And we have a cute little box bag with dinosaurs on it, which matches Allie's bag.
We could be bag twins.
They're squished because I had them all folded. So I apologize. And I never did say, I won a prize from them on an Instagram giveaway.
Yes, you did. You want me to go get it?
Yeah, you use it right back there. I haven't used it because I keep meaning to show it on the podcast, and I keep forgetting about it.
I know.
You know.
She sees it.
You're
So,
welcome, ma'am.
thank you, ma'am. So, I got a book, and then I also got this, and I love this bag.
It's so cute.
It's Shamrock box bag, and there's a little yarn in it, too. It has 2 skeins of Jojo Land Rhythm in it, which is a nice neutrally. I think it's like a neutral gradient, because look, it gets lighter and then darker.
Ooh, fun.
So, that'll be fun to knit. So, anyway, I keep forgetting to show those. So, thank you, ladies. Thanks for letting us know about the kits so we could pass it on. And thank you for donating prizes for the knit-along.
I can't wait to see these kits.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
We're also guinea pigs for Girl with the White Rabbit. She sent DBN cases. Holders.
I have a penguin one, which matches my penguin bag from her. And then a My Little Pony one, which matches my Falula My Little Pony bag.
Cool. And then I have the little heart triangle bag from Girl with the... So that'll match that. And then I have Avengers. That matches my Falula bag.
I just thought that was... like, it's sweet. It was sweet enough to send us these, but then she wanted them to match bags that we had. And I was like,
I know, that was
that's
super
so cute.
So, and they're also good. So these are little 4-inch ones. And I think... I didn't try putting any in. But I think the little ones will be great for if you're traveling and you use interchangeables and you're like, let's say you're knitting on a hat and you start with a size 4, but then you're going to change your needle to a 6. You could carry them in here and then not have to carry your whole interchangeable set.
It's a great idea.
And then these are great for DPNs.
And that goes back with the hat too. You know, have your DPNs in ready for your hat.
Yeah. So, thank you, ladies.
Yes, thank you so much. So sweet.
Sweet. I love the bunny rabbit.
I know. So cute. I'm going to put it on my fridge.
Bunny.
We're just going to randomly show you a bunny.
So, I'm working on the toe of a sock. This stitch marker came from O Loops. It's cute. It came with a little fiber. I'm going to show you in a little bit. It's a little claw. When I do toe-up socks, I have to mark the row where it starts. Because if I do top-down socks, then I just have my yarn hanging. And I know that's the side that is the beginning side, so I don't use a marker. But, you know, toe-up, the yarn gets, like, put away. And then you're like, which side do I on? So anyway, this yarn is from Highland Handmaids. It's Sugar Maple Sock in the Prism colorway. I have found that Highland Handmaids is one of those yarns that I buy and stash and hoard and don't knit. I don't understand why. There were several dyers that I realized when I put on my stash on Ravelry that I love their yarn and I buy their yarn, but I don't knit it.
So silly.
So silly.
We all do it, though. Let's be honest.
So
we all do it without, like you said, without even realizing it.
I never realized it because I've bought from Heather from Holland Handmaids several times over the years at different things, and I have one of their spindles too. I love that spindle. But until I knit my Fruju hat, I had not actually knit any of it, which is ridiculous. So, I'm knitting this gorgeousness, and this will be O Loops. Sarah Stevens and O Loops are doing a May Mystery sock. So, this is barely cast on. I just cast it on last night because I need Avengers knitting, so this is going to the movies with me because the foot is just stockinette, and I have to have it done by tomorrow for the next clue. So I'm going to knit the foot of the sock while I'm in the movies. And I may not get all of it done, but usually I can do most of a leg or most of a foot at the movies. So I tend to take either a toe or a cuff with me when I go. And this is my lovely Suburban Stitcher bag that I got at Into the Wool last year.
So cute.
So cute. So I've done that. Okay. I've cast lots of stuff on. That's why there's nothing done.
Let me knit a few more stitches on my heel and I'll do another one.
Go for it.
I just didn't want to stop on the very beginning.
I understand.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and show off this one. And I think I showed the bag last time, but I ordered a perfect pair set from Twist Fiber Studio, and I have the fiber to show off when we do enabling. But this is the bag. And in it is the last frazzled I was doing. Can't remember if the mistake happened before or after we podcast. I think it was after.
I think it might have been after.
Okay, so Max and I have started watching Twin Peaks. Well, Max is rewatching it. I've never watched it. And I was knitting on this during Twin Peaks. And apparently I was really into it because on the drop stitch row, I did like 10 or 15 stitches without doing the yarn overs at the beginning. You know, when I realized I had done it, when I was knitting back and dropping the yarn overs. Oh. So I had to rip back 2 rows. And I decided to not worry about getting the second sample of Frazzle done before I released the pattern. Because that was the plan. But I was mad at it. So I'm almost done with it. I'm showing you the wrong side. We went to see Dana from Just One More Row and Unwind Yarn Company last weekend for her baby shower. Yes, last weekend. And I brought this with me, and I got almost done. If I had knit on the way home, which I didn't for some reason, I just didn't feel like it, I would have finished. But this is knit out of Northbound Knitting, and it's gorgeous, and I can't wait for it to be done for multiple reasons.
It's beautiful.
Because it has me all frazzled. But it matches my bag, and that's important.
Yes, it is important.
It's not something that I do. Like
I do.
Like on purpose, usually. But maybe I need to start doing that more.
I do
It's pretty... Well, I mean, I have a lot of purple bags, and I knit with a lot of purple yarn, so I probably do it without even realizing it, just because of that.
Well, I kind of do, because it helps me remember what project is in there.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. That's clever. I might steal that now.
I'll let you.
Let's not zip any yarn into the zipper. That's all I would need right now.
Okay, let's not do that. I almost have these socks finished, but not quite. I have a hoe.
Sock hose.
Sock hose. These are gumballs from the Color Wheel yarn. The heel is mystery blue yarn. No idea what it is. So 1 sock, 2 sock. I only have like a little bit left of the foot. I knit on these while I was at the play yesterday.
They turned out great.
I like them a lot. And I got to the heel and realized they match, even though
there's purple on that one.
There's purple. Well, it's a little bit taller, but I was already at the green thinking I needed to knit more.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, that one's just going to be a little bit taller.
No one will notice.
She won't notice.
If someone is measuring your socks while you're wearing them, you probably don't need to be hanging around with that person.
No. Well, these are a gift, but look, they're really not.
No, they don't really look tall. No.
I mean, anyway, these are a gift, but I don't think the recipient will care. So they pretty much match.
Pretty cool. They're gorgeous.
So these will definitely be done by next time. I would take these to the movie theater, but there's not enough left for me to knit. I would knit too much because I only have
a couple of stripes. Like 3.
3 stripes and then the toe. I can't knit the toe in the movie.
No.
I have to have plain stockinette from movie knitting. Or garter. Although I prefer knitting in the round in the movies. I don't know why. I find it easier. I don't know why I'm putting that up because I'm knitting that.
Habits. In my other My Little Pony bag, which I'll tell a funny story. I was looking for the bag that has the yarn for the Northbound Knitting giveaway in it, and I have it in the Falula bag, the smaller My Little Pony bag that she gave us that we're going to use for a future giveaway. That way I would be like, okay, that's all the giveaway stuff, and that way I won't think it's mine, because you
don't want to mix them up.
I don't want to mix them up because I'll knit with it. So, I was looking around for it, and Max was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I just can't find something. I was like, I'm looking for my small My Little Pony bag. He goes, oh, this one? And I'm like, no, not that one. And he was like, really? Not this one? And I'm like, no, not that one. But in this small little My Little Pony bag, this one's from Java Jenny. I love it so much.
That one's small. The other one's not really small.
It's not small, no. It's not. We'll show it again, because it's going to be a giveaway for Obliviousness. I just love doing this. I just do it all the time if I have this one out. But in it is a hat for Max. I'm sure you guys remember. It's his Barley that I knit out of handspun. And the blues Northbound Knitting, because I ran out of handspun. I'm at decreases. I'm almost done with this sucker.
Finish it!
I don't want to right now. Well, no, I'm worried. I don't have DPNs or anything with me, so.
Well, I don't mean like right this second.
Oh, I thought you meant like that's what I should be working on right now. This is what I did yesterday. I had a knitting podcast marathon for 4 hours yesterday because Max has really bad insomnia sometimes, and so he had stayed up all night, so I was like, go take a nap. So I had the house to myself, so I watched Freckled Whimsy, I watched Twist Fiber Studios' short podcast, I watched Wendy's short podcast, Silly Fruit, Sassy Pat's Dinner. Sorry, I'm like, one of these names is her podcast name. I watched We Are Yarn with Mandy Cat, which was cool because it was her birthday yesterday, so it's like I got to spend her birthday with her. I watched Knitting Expat, I watched Loops. I think that's all. And like when a podcast changed, I changed my project. So, like, I did a lot of knitting in that 4 hours. It was great. And I didn't, like, knit, like, pretty much any the rest of the day, but I got a lot done yesterday.
Good.
But, yeah, this is almost done. I think it's huge. But he wanted it huge because he likes to fold the brim up. Uh-huh. And when I fold the brim up, it's a normal size hat. Well, but I just have to remind myself that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be mad if when I'm done and he wears it and he's like, it doesn't fit right. I'm going to, like, probably burn the thing. He wouldn't, by the way. Because I ask him every time I bring it. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yes. So, he's getting kind of annoyed by my questions, I think. But I just get, when I knit for other people, I get more nervous about it.
Right. Because if it's for you, it's like, make it work.
Yeah, exactly. Make it work. But I think, too, like, just because the hand spun, I think it just looks bulky because of that. Because it's thicker. And I think that's part of it, too.
Yeah.
Because I like it, and, I mean...
It's really pretty.
It's pretty and it's so warm. I need to put it up. Just touching it, I'm like, ugh, too much heat. Apparently, I'm on a hat kick, which is good. Hats. I like hats.
Hats are good. Let's see.
In my Java Jenny bag. Kitchen counter crafter. Mm-hmm. I always call it Java Jenny, but the shop is kitchen counter crafter.
It is, but I think. I could be wrong, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I think it used to be Java Janie, because if you look her up on Etsy, because I had to look her up on Etsy the other day, because she's a sponsor for Into the Wool, and I was adding her to the thread, and her Etsy web link, it says Java Janie, it doesn't say Kitchen Counter Crafter. I don't know. But either way, super awesome bags.
Yes, I love them.
Love them.
Mom loves them too. I have one more.
I have more. I worked on my handbrake cowl just a little bit. It's in my Freckled Whimsy bag, a newspaper bag.
Here's my bent needle, by the way.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's not that bad.
You can still use it.
Oh, I have been. Apparently, I was aggressively knitting the other day and squeezed my needle a little bit.
Were you mad?
I don't remember being mad.
Were you stressed at the conference?
I don't think it happened at the conference.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe it got sat on. I don't know. Anyway.
Maybe. I think I worked on this since the other day.
That's beautiful.
It's knit out of Unwind Yarn Company's Wanderlust Worsted in the Highland colorway. And it is my handbrake cowl, which is designed by Dan and Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears podcast. You should go buy yourself that pattern or gift it to someone. It's only $1, and all the proceeds are going for cancer research. And I love this bag.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love that it's newsprint. I love that it's polka dots. I love it.
Lots of love.
I didn't show my my gumball socks are in my My Little Pony bag, which is also Freckled Whimsy.
Do you want me to show mine?
Sure.
Okay. And then I'll be quiet for a little while. In my Silver Shed bag, I love this bag.
It's cute.
I picked up a whip I haven't worked on in a while, and I'll explain why. I was upstairs, it was like 9 o'clock, and I decided I was going to bed. And I couldn't go to bed yet, because they were putting in shelves. My mother-in-law and Max were putting in shelves in her closet, and one of our bedroom walls share a wall. Or, you know what I mean. So I couldn't go to bed yet, because they were loud. So I was sitting upstairs, and I was like, well, I don't want to just sit here. So I looked at all these whips, or all these bags of whips that I have upstairs that I haven't worked on in a while, and I was like, I'll pick one. So I knit on this, and the 3 dogs laid in my bed, and they loved it. I picked up my endless rainbow.
Yay!
And I've added, I think, 2 triangles. And I'm almost ready to add a 3rd. I love it. So this is going to be back in... I've made a mess. Well, I'll have to fix that. This is going to go back in rotation. You might remember it's been a little bit. The gray is Northbound Knitting Sterling, and the rainbow is Knitting Color Milky Way.
It's
so
pretty.
I love it so much.
This was a knit along that Faberista Files, which is Highland Handmaids, Heather and Sleaford did last summer.
Mm-hmm. The rainbow along, yeah. I started it. I didn't knit it with them, but I started it like at the same time because I knew I wasn't going to finish it because I know how I am.
Yeah.
But I think
so fun.
in the pattern, I think she said she did 34 triangles, and I'm at 20-something. But I don't know, I feel like it's kind of short. But my gauge is tighter than it probably should be. But I liked the fabric, so I just kept going.
Yeah, you can always just use up your yarn.
Yeah, I'm just going to pretty much go till I run out of yarn. Which, I'm kind of low on the gray. I've got a lot of the rainbow, so we might just have a rainbow edge. Which I think I talked to you about maybe doing that anyway. We'll see.
I love that rainbow.
I know, it's probably my favorite rainbow.
Oh, look at that.
It's probably my favorite rainbow that anyone does. I love it.
Yummy.
I'm going to clean up my yarn mess while you talk.
Okay.
'Cause apparently, I made one.
So I cast on A Gratitude by Oblivious Knits for our knit along.
That's my plan this week.
Yep. It's in my ginormous Stitch Marks the Spot Avengers bag.
As it should be.
As it should be. So I have so far used... So far I have knit this
pretty.
much.
I love that purple.
So far I used the hot pink on the bottom is Unwind Yarn Company. The next stripe is Knitting Color, and that was in some mini skeins I got. The purple is from Fondant Fiber. That was in some mini skeins. And then this I know is Bitchin', and it's from Knitting Color. So, and then the color I'm working on right now is Midsummer Night's Dream from Unwind Yarn Company. My next color will be this one, which is Come Little Children?
I think so. I was trying to remember.
Pretty sure. Come Little Children. It's from Unwind Yarn Company. Then after that, I will be using some Moon Holler Banjo Sock in Blushing Zombie. Then I'm going to put a tiny stripe of orange to pull the orange from... There's a little orange in here, in the second stripe, and there's a little orange in here. And to pull the orange towards the edge, between the purple and my last stripe, I'm going to put some Oh Dear.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And then my last stripe will be Save the Tatas from Unwind Yarn Company.
Gorgeous.
And which is also what I started with, although this is a different base, because this was a mini skein. So this is a different, so it looks slightly different. I don't know if you can't tell. This is more shiny, this is more fluffy. But, so that got some love this week because I wanted to get it started, and it's a fun, easy, just garter stitch knit. It's garter stitch heaven.
And that's what I need right now. So,
Garter
and
stitch.
I have my colors set aside, so I just got to get them out.
And this is going to be so fun.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's kind of a Daniela version of a magic ruffle shawl. No ruffles, no magic, but all the colors.
So it's a shawl?
You know what I mean.
I know.
Lots of fun colors.
It's going to be great. I can't wait to see it done.
So I worked on that. And then I have 2 projects that I just want to show you the yarn and I'm about to, in the project. I'm about itchy.
So they're needle adjacent.
Needle adjacent.
I love that term.
Yes, needle adjacent.
We should start. Oh gosh, no. I was gonna say we should start a segment for that, but that'd be the longest segment for me because everything's needle adjacent right now. I already bring too much stuff over.
I wanted to show you this
because it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. This is.
I'm gonna take you out.
Oh, let me put my blushing zombie tag up so I don't lose my tag because
Blushing zombie.
I love that name.
I love funny colorway names.
This is the Daniela colorway from Moon Holler.
Beautiful.
And the reason I wanted to make sure I showed this to you is because she has some in her shop right now. So if you're interested in this colorway, go get you some. And mine is pulled out and ready because it's going to be my Blight shawl from Oblivious Knits.
We are both going to do a Blight.
Yes.
And we have both accepted the fact that it might not get done during our knit-along.
No, because
we are going to do a Blight.
Yes, I'm not a good lace knitter.
Because we like garter stitch heaven.
Yes, but I want one, and I want to knit it, and so it probably will be a long-term project, but it's going to be pretty.
Oh yeah.
I think Deborah will approve.
Oh yes, mine's going to be gray.
Shocker. And then my other needle adjacent project.
I can't wait for you to show this one.
Is here. Let me show you a picture of it. Orange Jellyfish. Is she Orange Jellyfish Dream on Ravelry too, or just Orange Jellyfish?
She's just Orange Jellyfish on Ravelry. She tried to do Dream, but it wouldn't fit. We had a long talk about it, about how we didn't understand why she couldn't just add 5 more letters to her name. But anyway,
so
she released her first pattern.
She
it's
did.
gorgeous.
I'm trying to show you the picture of the pattern without
giving away anything.
Yeah,
that's hard to do sometimes.
There. It's High Priest of Rhythmic Noise. It's a 2-color shawl.
Garter stitch in short rows.
Perfect.
It's our favorite thing in the world.
And mine is going to be knit out of Haute?
Like haute couture?
Haute couture yarn.
I think. I don't know. However you pronounce that word.
It's going to be knit out of these pretties.
From this lady.
From this gorgeous lady. So, and it is in a Kiki Boo bag. So those will be. This is going to be my Mother's Day cast on. I'm going to cast this on later today.
I think I'm going to cast mine on today too, and I might throw mine in my Kiki Boo bag with that same fabric just so we can match.
Aww, sweet. So that's everything I have going or adjacent.
All right, you want to do stash enhancement real quick?
Sure.
And then we can do giveaways.
Woo!
Giveaway.
So my favorite thing, I don't know, it's hard to say. I would say my favorite thing, but I have other favorite things. One of my favorite things, they're all my favorite things, really. But this is the coolest bag, y'all.
It's awesome.
Look.
I want one.
This is from Zigzag Stitches.
I have never heard of them.
I follow them on Instagram, and they do, like, police box bags. Mm-hmm. And they did TARDIS ones, too. So I had looked at those, but then I saw this one, and I was like...
I like that one so much.
So cute. So Zigzag Stitches makes the bags, and they're on Etsy. And her husband, who is Pixel Bender, designs the fabric.
That's awesome.
So the fabric is designed specifically for her bags. And look,
so cool.
Instead of gumballs, it's high fiber woolly balls, 1 cent.
Super funny. I love this.
Yes. Yeah. And then on this side, it has FOI Industries high fiber woolly ball, and it tells more about like the fiber content of each ball. It's brilliant. So I love this bag.
I love it too. I might get one day.
It's so cute. I haven't used it yet because I'm a good podcaster.
I have some enhancement that I've had forever that I haven't used that I've really wanted to use, so I'm going to show it.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, whatever. I'll show it whenever I use it. Well, I already showed the bag, so I want to show the fiber first.
Oh, that's pretty.
So I want to show them together.
Oh, that's here.
Yeah.
May I help?
Yes, please. That way you can see the prints. I just love this. She's a genius. This perfect pair thing. Great.
That
great way to make me spend my money on you.
Beautiful.
But it's so pretty. And she had like 2 purples. And I was like, Max, which one should I get? And he liked the other one better, but I was like, but I like this bag better. So that's how.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know why I asked him. But this is Polwarth, which I love Polwarth. And it's the Vixen colorway.
Nice.
And it might be my next spin. It might be. I was gonna do one of my neons, but I've been thinking about this one since it came in the mail.
I put the fiber that Dana gave me for my birthday, the bird on a wire.
Mm-hmm.
I put it over with my wheel. It's gonna be my next spin.
Fun. I need to get to spinning. I haven't spun anything in like a week or two now.
I got my hands on fiber from O Loops, ladies and gentlemen. And it's so freaking gorgeous. They don't do fiber very often, so I was extra excited to be able to get it. I'm
hoping they'll do it more often.
Yeah. Ladies.
Hint, hint, nudge.
Nudge, nudge. This is Polworth. Also, love. It's pretty, and I just love it. I love all the different.
I can't wait to see it spun up. Because I think, are you gonna 2-ply it?
I think so.
I think that will look gorgeous as a 2-ply.
I just think it's so pretty. It is from O Loops, and they're on Etsy.
We like those ladies.
Love those ladies.
Let me get the tag for this one, because I balled it up thinking I was going to knit it, and then it didn't work for what I wanted to knit it with, so.
Here, I'll just show this real quick while you
go ahead.
because I'm not taking it out of the bag. I got some undyed merino yak from Unwind Yarn Company when we went for the shower. That way I didn't have to pay shipping. I just picked it up in person. But it's just, just undyed. Actually, I was surprised. We were sitting there talking because that update was Dana's last update with fiber in it. And I'm like, well, I'm sure it's all gone. And she was like, no, there's actually still fiber in there. And I was like, seriously? So we pulled the phone down and started shopping while we're there.
Yeah.
So I got 2 of these.
While we were eating.
while we were eating it. Yeah, we were just like, shopping? But anyway, I got 2 braids of this. I may attempt to dye it. I might just spin it. Haven't decided yet.
It's pretty, and it's soft. It feels like a kitten.
Mm-hmm.
I got this from Leading Men Fiber Arts. It's ridiculous. I wanted a sport weight yarn, so I wanted to do a cowl to go with my hat. And I started it, and this didn't knit up like I thought it would, but I also just didn't like it, like the cowl the way I was doing it, so I decided not to stress myself about it. So this will become a different cowl, probably, or maybe a fun hat, because I love it. It's ridiculous. But it's from Leading Men Fiber Arts in their Jazzercise Leggings colorway. Best name ever. Their callback base, 328 yards, 100% superwash merino, sport weight.
Oh, I haven't bought anything from them, and I need to. I love that.
I haven't bought anything from them in a while. Mom buys from them like all the time. She's like, oh, I got this from Leading Men.
I see their updates, and I always see stuff that I want on their, like, for the preview thing, but by the time I get there, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
The color I want is gone. I love that.
I wanted something bright, but like I said, I looked up how it knit up, like on Ravelry, but my gauge was so different from the ones that I looked at that it was pulling, like flash pulling, and I was like, not really what I was going for. I thought about separating it into 2 balls and then knitting, and then I was like, nope. So it's just going to become something else fabulous. I'm thinking hat. I'd like a cowl, though.
Yeah.
I want it up here. I want people to look at it.
Yes, I can see that.
And the Jazzercise leggings. That cracks me up every time. I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do.
I got a skein, and I'm going to take it out of my package now that I can. I predict Allie will try to steal this.
Yep. Gimme. You talk about it. I just want to look. Oh my gosh.
It's self-striping from Night Owl Fibers.
This is so me.
And this is, oh, you know what? I did my show notes wrong. And I wondered, I saw the tag for the little sample, which is Flower Power, and I thought it was this tag.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how? I'm like, I don't remember it being that name, but
I have a couple of her stuff favorited.
This is Grapevine. So it's purple and gray stripes.
Very nice.
I knew Allie would love it.
Yep.
And
that's me.
She is on Etsy.
I love her logo. Okay, it's an owl, but its body's a yarn ball. Yes. That is so funny.
So cute.
Adorable.
So I need to fix that on the show notes.
Yes, okay. And I need to get me some of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
I got this, and on the camera it looks black from here, so I'll have to play around with that. I'll tell you what it is first, then I'll play. It's 2 skeins from the Flying Kettle in the colorway Bangarang. This is a special edition colorway she did for the LA Yarn Crawl, but it apparently did so well that They took some online orders if you didn't live there, and I ordered 2.
That's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Her yarn base it's the Caspertine. It's 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon.
Can't wait to see that.
435 yards in both of these. I don't know.
I can't wait to see that knit up.
But it's black with these. That's better. Nice splotches of just all these colors. And the colorway name gets me. It's Bangarang. So like when I was ordering it, in my head I was going, Rufio! From a Hook.
Uh-huh.
In case you didn't catch my reference. So I got 2 and I want to knit them really bad. They want to be a drop stitch shawl. Or at least one of them does.
Yeah.
And I have a couple drawn out, so who knows. Maybe I'll use one for one of those.
Good.
I could just pet it all day though, my gosh. Thank you, Joyce.
Thanks. That's pretty. I got yarn from Savvy Skeins, who are Allie and Madeline.
Another Allie? Oh, I need to be her friend.
You do.
How does she spell it?
A-L-I.
We can be friends then. We spell it differently.
I got 2 skeins of this. I wanted this colorway. It says Iris on here, but on the website it said Tennessee Iris, which is kind of what I wanted it. They're doing different like state flowers, and so they did Tennessee.
It's gorgeous.
Tennessee Iris, and I wanted it on worsted because I have lots of sockwe and I need worsted. Doesn't that just look like an iris flower?
I can't wait to see that knit up.
That is gonna be awesome. Came with a little stitch marker.
Very cute.
Which is cute. And it is 200 yards of worsted of superwash merino, and I have 2 skeins. Funny story, I did a custom order for these, and she put it in their shop, and I went over to go pay for it, like, almost immediately, and I got cart jacked.
It wasn't clear that it was a custom order for someone, right? Is that what you said?
No, it wasn't clear. But still, isn't that funny? Somebody else wanted it really bad, too.
They're very pretty.
So, they are. They're gorgeous. So, I'm excited.
I love the speckly.
I love this.
Yeah. We know that, though, but I mean.
And it's got yellow, but I don't mind this kind of yellow. It's like a pretty pale.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It's a little bit darker than your walls.
Yeah. Yeah, because my walls are actually, yellow.
In case you haven't noticed. I got a couple more things. How about you? You got a couple? Ooh.
No,
is that your spinning?
That's my spinning.
Okay.
I don't have any more stash
I wanted to show these together. I got a skein from Undead Yarn of her Autism Awareness colorway. I love it. She's going to do it again next year, she said, because I asked her.
Good.
It's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 462 yards on her Vampire base. Great yardage. I have an idea for a shawl design that I kind of played around with, like, drawing-wise this year. So I'm going to kind of play around with it, like, actually knitting-wise sometime this year. And if it works out the way I want it to, it'll be released next April for Autism Awareness Month.
Cool.
Speaking of Autism Awareness Month, I think Mom showed off these.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, one of these doesn't go with it. I just put it on there, so ignore. I'll hide it, and I'll show that one. Mom ordered a set for her, and ordered a set for me from Orange Jellyfish Dream on Etsy, her Autism Awareness stitch markers, and I've been wanting to use them, but I kept them on there.
I'm going to use them for my shawl by Orange Jellyfish, so it'll be all Orange Jellyfish.
I am. I'm going to do the same thing. And Mom also got me this cute little stitch marker from Absolute Wonder. It's a spinning wheel. So I put it on here because I was afraid I was going to lose it. So I was like, why is there a spinning wheel on here? And then I ordered this from the first update Orange Jellyfish did, and I've never remembered to bring them to show them off.
I like those.
I love these shells.
I got a set of those. Mine were like orange little shells, and that was one of the sets I gave. I gave that one to Jill for her birthday.
And she sent the feather one too.
Love that.
I love these. See, I've been so good. I've kept these.
And not used them.
And then I finally remembered them. Because these are the things I've mentioned. Like, I keep forgetting them.
Well, I'm glad you remembered.
They're on my knitting. Like, we have I guess it was like a TV table. I don't know. It has like 3 shelves, and that's where I pretty much keep my knitting now. Because we weren't using it for anything. So I'm like, well, hey, I'll use it. It's pretty much right by the door when I leave the house. And it's where these have been. So I literally walk by them every time I leave and never pick them up. Sad.
Sad.
So sad.
They were waiting for the perfect project.
They were. That will need to be showed off before they could even think about going to a project. So.
That's true.
I love them. I love her stuff. She's on Etsy. And she's a designer now. She's working on her second one, and I think I've seen a sneak peek.
I don't know.
I don't remember if she sent it to me or if she posted something on Instagram, but I remember her sending me something about her second design, and it was very pretty.
I can imagine it would be. The first one's very nice.
Oh my gosh, the first one. And she used my colors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not using my colors, though. When I do mine, mine's going to be black and like a teal.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's going to be very pretty. Very pretty.
Mine's teal and rainbow.
Mm-hmm. It's also going to be very pretty.
So, the only other thing I have to show off is my spinning.
I don't have any with me.
Do you have anything else?
Nothing at all.
So, good timing.
So, there we go. We have spinning and then giveaways.
Woo!
I love doing giveaways.
I have
I'm
a
so
tag
excited.
over here somewhere that I was looking for. Now that I have all this stuff on my desk. Ah, there they are.
Those are beautiful.
I
You did a great job on all of them.
Thank you. I spun my Swoonish, the braided fiber that she gifted us, or gifted me, because this one was mine.
Mine's waiting.
It's 80% superwash merino, 20% cashmere. The colorway was Missing King. You guys, I started spinning this on a Sunday evening, and late afternoon, and I could not stop.
She stayed up late.
I stayed up late, and I get up at 4 in the morning. It's not good for me to stay up late, but I could not stop. So it was, I fractal spun it. So I split it in two, spun one braid, and then the other half I split into 4 or 5 pieces, and then plied them, did a 2-ply for maximum barber pole goodness.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah.
It is so freaking soft. So soft. Feel that.
I wanted to. Oh my god. That is nice.
What
are you gonna make?
I don't know, but it needs to be.
It goes right here.
It goes right there. I don't know. And it needs to be just all up in there. It's just, it is so soft.
It's gorgeous. You did fabulous.
So soft.
On all of them.
I love this right here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So cool.
Ignore the string where I've tied them together. That's just string.
That's just boring old string. Don't even worry about it.
Well, it's actually pretty string. It's Aaron Waite from Unwind Yarn Company, but
I do the same thing. Like
I use my leftovers.
You know. I keep whenever I cut my ends off after I've woven them in, I keep them in a bag, and that's what I use to tie up my
I had
my spinning.
the leftover sitting here, so that's what I used. But I couldn't stop. Could not stop. So I had finished this, and I can't remember what the colorway is.
I'll find it.
You find it?
That's the one I bought you, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Allie gave me this for Christmas. It's from Rockin' String Creations. I did a 2-ply. It came out really nice. I haven't checked yardage on any of these. Sorry. I mean, but I was fairly consistent with it. This was on the wheel for quite some time. So I finally finished this. And I can't remember what it was called. But, here, I should go ahead and show this other one. This one is Laura Loves Unwind from Unwind Yarn Company.
It doesn't have a name on it.
Well,
on the Etsy thing.
It's the pretty from Rockin' String Creations. It's pretty.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
All her stuff's pretty.
Mm-hmm. And I had spun a little bit of this on a drop spindle, and I had already pulled it apart and prepped. So I just spun the whole thing onto one bobbin and then Navajo plied it.
Beautiful.
I was trying to be a good girl and spin up what was prepped already.
It's a good idea.
And then I rewarded myself by spinning this. So, that's it.
That's it for us. Now it's giveaway time. Do you want to do Neon April first or Northbound Knitting first?
Let's do Neon April first since there's only 2.
There's 3.
There's 3. Yes, stitch markers. I forgot about stitch markers. I was going to keep those.
Oh yeah, we were going to split them.
Oh man! No, just joking.
Let me finish this row. I got 3 stitches. Do you know how, like, I feel like when I'm knitting, and I'm like, well, let me finish this row. I've got 3 stitches left. Those 3 stitches take, like, forever.
Yes.
Because, like, you drop one usually. Maybe that's just me. I'm all about dropping stitches lately, apparently. Neon April. That was fun. We should do that every year.
We had, wow.
We had a lot.
Wow. We had 52. So from 1 to 52. Now remember, this lovely thing doesn't do, if it pulls a 1, which was me posting, then we'll do it again. So 52.
We'll do this first. So this person's going to get the Sugar High colorway on the Hullabaloo base. It's the DK weight. It's gorgeous. I want it.
I love it. I have it on fingering. I keep looking at it. Anyway, so a random number generator said number 27.
That'd probably be 1. Page 1, wouldn't it? Nope. Number 27. Aww.
Aw, it's Lucci Lucy. So,
I thought we were still dancing. Sorry.
Holler at Allie because she'll have these to mail out and with your address.
Yes.
And so the second one is number 14.
We're going to do... You go away. We're going to do this one next. The fiber is 70% alpaca, 30% merino. If you've won this and you're allergic to alpaca, let me know. I'll get you a different price somehow. We'll figure out something. If you win this and you don't spin and you want me to spin it, I'll spin it for you. Because she can't. Okay. Let me hide it again.
And we're looking for number 14.
It's gorgeous. It's the radioactive rainbow color.
I want it.
It's fabulous.
I want it.
So number 14 is... I love that you all loved this as much as we did.
Sue Trout!
I don't have to spin it for her.
No, and she's dying for it, so
yeah.
Woo!
And I don't have to mail it. Lazy.
Yay! And
I'm already planning on going to the post office Wednesday because I have other things to mail. So if you win something today and you get to me before then, I'll go ahead and mail it Wednesday.
Ooh.
The post office will love me.
Mm-hmm. And the last prize is number
stitch markers.
39.
These are cute little stitch
markers. Number 39 would be on maybe the second page.
And we've done this so many times. You think we know which numbers are on which page? Idea. I don't know either.
I feel like it's completely random. Does it depend on Sally from Idaho?
Awesome!
Yay!
Oh, she did cute little mittens.
She did.
So just message me and as soon as I can if you don't get to me before Wednesday. Or if too many people get to me before Wednesday. Because now I'm like, everyone's going to message me now.
Well, then you can get her done.
I can get it done.
Yeah.
Yes. That's good. All right.
So, and then for the northbound knitting, we had... Oh, that's so pretty.
Okay, for northbound knitting, I have them in the Falula bag. And what I'm going to do is just randomly pick after we find out who it is so no one knows what they're getting. Because that's going to make it more fun for me.
Okay.
I want it to be a surprise for me, too.
So there were 22.
Not bad.
So the first one is number 7. Number 7 is... Go back. 8, wait, 8.
Is there not a number 7?
Oh, it was deleted.
Okay.
Let's try it again. Oh, well.
Number 8.
Number 8. Number 8 is Borgern.
Who actually was the one who deleted. Okay, so
she was 7, deleted 7, and then posted on number 8. So there you go.
You get this lovely skein of superwash merino lace in the velour colorway. It's 875 yards.
Cool.
If you don't like knitting lace, I suggest doubling it up because I don't like knitting lace. I'm knitting with her lace, and it's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And it's scrumptious. I mean,
I would double it too.
But I'm just saying, if you don't want to, that's what I would do. But it's beautiful. It's like a muted chocolate purple.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can think of to describe it.
Purple.
Chocolate purple.
It's delicious.
Oh, please tell me what you won when you message me, because I'm not going to remember. If all you say is chocolate purple, I'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Chocolate purple.
But it's velour colorway.
Otherwise, we'll have to watch back and write stuff down.
Oh, who has time for that? Okay, we got 3 more.
Number 22. That was the last one, wasn't it?
I think so.
I love that one. It's Stitches by Lena.
That is gorgeous.
And, oh, it's pretty. It's a silver shawl. You guys should look at all these threads look at the finish.
Everyone did such a good job.
They're beautiful. I particularly like this one, though.
A lot of people did silvers, and they're beautiful, and I want to knit one. This is her merino silk fingering, but so also the bluer colorway. 50% superwash merino, 50% silk. It's shiny and nice.
So let her know it's shiny.
Yeah, say shiny purple.
Just because I think 3 of them have the same name. 2?
Oh. I thought we did have 3, didn't we?
Or was that the one? No, that's the one I won. Remember, I won from...
Yes, that's why we thought we had 3.
That's why we had 3.
Because I was like, we held up 3 one day, though.
Yeah, because I had 1.
I was about to be like, I stole 1 without meaning to. So we got 2 more.
2 more. Number 5. Number 5 is...
Sweet, because I love hers.
Stitched Together, who did a descent, and it's gorgeous.
It's my colors. That's why I remembered that one. You'll get this superwash merino fingering, 100% superwash merino in the moss colorway, 400 yards. It's lovely.
I love that color.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice green. Very nice. I was going to say, because I have dogs, my dogs haven't been near this, if you were worried about that. That's why I keep them in a bag. I just realized that some people might be allergic.
Yeah.
But I don't keep them near them. I just wanted to clarify that right now. Because, things pop in my head, so I say them.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Number 6. Who is Sue Trout.
That's not fair.
Well, it's 2 different
knit-alongs. I'm joking. Sue, you get this fiery superwash BFL fingering. 100% superwash BFL, 438 yards.
Nice.
It's pretty.
Mm.
I thought about keeping it. I thought about, changing one of mine, maybe, but that's not fair. It's a little wonky. I don't know why. It has lint on it. It's gone.
So, anyway, that's everybody.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for participating, and we really hope the Oblivious Knits. Oh, I forgot to pull the book.
Well, we'll show
the prizes next time
because we don't have all of them.
Oh, that's right.
Because Deb, Oblivious, my necklace is upside down. Sorry.
It's been like that. I thought it was supposed to be that.
No,
I was looking at it going, that's interesting. It's the other way around.
Well, I looked at it, I was like, it looks like I'm about to stab myself. Too funny. Anyway. Words, things. I remember now. Deb wants to send us some stuff for the giveaway.
Gotcha.
And we're going to do the Falula bag. We have a book.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone wants to donate, you're more than welcome.
And the ladies from Girl with the White Rabbit and Yarntasia. Let me make sure I'm not lying here. Where's my little note?
We're full of lies.
Full of lies, yes. She said she's going to offer a coupon code for the people in the cow, so she can post that. I know she watches, so go post it whatever you want to.
I think we've got her watching podcasts, if I understood correctly. That's a couple of times we've been told that.
And also, she said if we can get 50 people involved in the cow, she will offer a bag of their choice as a grand prize.
What? 50? We can do that.
Come on, 50 folks, 50.
And
we had 52 for the neon.
Knit multiple projects if you want to. Do separate posts. We'll do that this time. Do separate posts this time.
Yeah. Enter as many times as you want to knit projects.
We want people to knit her stuff because we love her stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing multiples because I have my gratitude started. I have my yarn for my sliver. You want to see my yarn for my sliver?
While she gets that, I'll talk about mine. I'm going to finish my whatever finally because it's almost done. And then I'm going to cast on gratitude. I have...
That's okay.
I have yarn for sliver and I have yarn for blight. I'll help.
I have these from Rock and Strings Creation. These will be my rainbow. And that is Socks That Rock purple. This will be my sliver.
It's going to be awesome. We will not lose Daniela anywhere.
No, this will be one that will not be a gift.
Never.
And it's in my
plover bird bag with my sushi.
I love that bag.
Sushi.
So cute.
So, yeah.
So that knit along will be... Sorry. I thought I felt bumps on my arms, and I have reactions to everything, so I was just wanted to check. Yep, words again. I have like ADD or something lately. The knit along will be till June.
End of June. I think that's it.
Yeah. Just knit our patterns, post them. We have a chatter thread. We don't have a finished object thread yet. We'll probably do that.
I'll try to remember to do it later today.
I was gonna say, we can go ahead and put one up this week.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
I actually meant to last week and forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was busy playing Minecraft.
But, post what you're knitting. Because that's what I like seeing.
Yeah.
And, what's our hashtag?
Caffeinated Oblivious. So
it.
show it on Instagram, too. We want to see.
We love Instagram.
Yes, we do. You can find the podcast. The blog is www.caffeinatedknittingwithgertandally.blogspot.com. You can find us on Instagram. I'm Caffeinated Gert.
I'm Crafty Allie.
Same on Ravelry.
Mm-hmm. We have a group.
There's a group on Ravelry. I bet you guessed that from what we were just talking about.
We might need to do another group giveaway soon.
I have something picked out. I just never remember to start it.
So watch for that. We're going to randomly do that.
Yeah, That way we know you're paying attention in the group. I think that's it.
I feel like there was something else, though. Oh, we're still doing the 12 socks thing.
Oh, yes.
I finally did the giveaway for that one. So.
Yeah.
So knit socks.
I finished 2 pairs last month.
I might finish a pair this month. I mean, I'm out of the running anyway. Well, I never was technically in the running, but I'm really out of it now. But hey, I'm going to start participating again because this thing's going to get done today. Because I finished the hill. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I finished Fish Lips Kissing My Hill.
So anyway, yeah, I think that's it. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. Later, taters.
Bye.